Hey, happy Saturday. Woo! What a day, what a day. I went back to Hobby Lobby again because I saw online that they had this Mardi Gras fabric, and it had like little masks and everything on it, like little Mardi Gras masks and stuff, but they didn't have any. They were sold out. So but it's okay because I already have some purple fabric, some green, and some gold. I'm just gonna go with that. Joann Fabrics didn't have any Mardi Gras fabric either. They didn't have any Mardi Gras stuff. They had none. I was kind of surprised, like, damn. And so I did buy some flowers. I bought some really pretty purple flowers and some yellow flowers, very pretty, at Hobby Lobby, and I spent way too much on them because they weren't even on sale. I'm like, surely these are on sale. Like, no, they're full price. Oh, shit. So, I'm going to decorate the hell out of that little drawer set. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to try to do it in a video because it's just so big and awkward, and I don't know. I don't feel like trying to figure that out. And then I went into Dollar Tree, and there's this Dollar Tree down yonder, and they have the coolest stuff in there. They had some kick-ass St. Patrick's Day decorative stuff, and I'm looking at it, and they had this really pretty ribbon too, and I'm looking at it going, golly, I could make the coolest wreath with that. It would make it really neat. And they had these little decorative pieces, and I thought, oh man, I've never seen some of this stuff before. I could make a beautiful wreath with this. But then I was thinking, I'm already doing an Easter wreath. I don't really feel like doing a St. Patrick's wreath too. They're too close together. Like, I'm not gonna try to do that. Leave that stuff here, let somebody else find it. But I could have made a really cool St. Patrick's Day wreath with what they had. They had some great stuff. I wanted to tell you about that Peeps Pepsi, or whatever you want to call it. It's Peeps flavored Pepsi. It was extremely sweet. I only took one sip of it. My older son drank it. He said, yeah, oh God, it's so sweet. It's extremely sweet. And to me, it had a very strong aftertaste like cotton candy. It really just tasted like cotton candy to me. And my son agreed. He said, it really just tastes like cotton candy to me. It wasn't terrible, but I don't want any more. I just had one sip. Like, I'm good. You can have it. I am not interested in that. Ugh. That's too much for me. But they do have, one thing I found at Dollar Tree, they have these little Peeps gummies. Oh, no, they're really good, too. I bought them for my kids and me to share. I ended up eating all of them. They're really, really good, and they do kind of taste like Peeps. They're just little gummies. Oh, they're delicious. It's just a little box of them, and oh, my gosh. They're delicious. They have it with their Easter candy at Dollar Tree. They might have it other places, too, but that's where I found it. And then somebody asked in a comment about Wally, what happened to Wally? He was coming inside. Why is he not coming inside anymore? Well, honey, Wally is not neutered. Now, he's not my cat. I have been trying to catch him to get him to the vet to get him neutered, but he's not. He's sort of feral. And when I say he's sort of feral, I don't mean he's a wild cat. He's not like, I'm trying to catch a mountain lion and he's all wow. It's not like that. He's like semi-feral, because somebody else said, well, he's not feral if you can pet him. You do understand that it's on a continuum. Like, you have some cats that are completely feral, and then you have the ones that are completely, domesticated, or house cats, little snuggle bugs. And every cat falls in there somewhere. Wally he's not totally feral, but he's not totally not feral either. He's kind of in the middle somewhere. With Wally, you have to be very careful. You can't make sudden movements. You can't make loud noises. If there's a loud noise, he's gone. If you move fast, he's gone. He did get comfortable enough to come in the house. He did, and he spent a few nights in the house, which was really nice. But then, he got that booty call. He's not neutered, and there are females out there, they start going into heat, and he starts, and he booty call, and it changes a tomcat this time of year. They are not themselves. They're out there, they want to go get some. So, Wally is not neutered, so he goes and does what unneutered cats do, and I don't like it either. I mean, I want to get him neutered. I'm trying to trap him. I'm paying somebody to help me try to trap this cat. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, but holy shit. I mean, so yeah, he was coming in, but once he started going on the prowl looking for girlfriends, he has changed. His personality is very different. He doesn't really want us to touch him. I can pet him a little bit, but I tried to pet him the other day and he literally just ran away. I mean, he was just like, don't touch me. He'll meow at me like he wants to be near me, but he doesn't. It's weird. It's like, I want to be near you, but I'm a jungle cat right now and I can't be, and I gotta go. And so he just doesn't hang around. A tomcat this time of year is very different from a tomcat, in wintertime or whatever, when there aren't females out there in heat, because they know, they can smell it and they go looking for it. So I'm trying with this cat. He doesn't belong to anybody. As far as anybody in my neighborhood knows, he doesn't belong to anyone. He is just, poor cat, he's just out there on his own. He's a good little cat. I'm trying. I am trying. And as far as I know, I'm the only one trying to help this cat. I don't know of anybody else doing any damn thing for him. I am trying. And this coming week, the wildlife guy he's building a trap over the weekend that we're going to try, hopefully starting this coming week. We're trying. We're going to get this cat, I hope. But he's very smart. I mean, he hasn't made it this long on his own without being smart. He is a smart cat. You can't fool this cat, and the wildlife guy agrees with me that he has dealt with traps before. He has prior experience with traps, which makes it a lot harder to catch him, especially if they're smart. They're not, even if they're starving, they won't get near that trap. So, my nose itches like there's a cat hair on it. I could lint roller it. Here's a little trick, and it sounds stupid, but I'm telling you, if you have pets, you ever get like a phantom hair on you? And I know this sounds stupid, but I'm telling you, it works. I keep a lint roller in my car because I just never know. Do like that right there. If there's a phantom hair, it will get it. Every time. You just lint roller your face just a little bit. Take a sticky roller and do like that. And it'll get it. Yeah, it's gone. I'm good now. It's a little trick. And I'll tell you another trick that sounds ridiculous, but I've been doing it for years. You just, don't leave it on your head. If you have makeup on and you, like, say you want to take off a top or something and you don't want to get makeup on it. I know this sounds stupid, and you can buy things to do this on Amazon. They have things that you can buy if you want to, that you can put over your face or over your head while you go to pull off or pull on whatever to keep from getting makeup on it. What I do is I just take a plastic bag. Now, don't leave the plastic bag on your head. I just hold my breath. It takes all of like 6 seconds. Take a Walmart bag or whatever, put it on your head, over your head, take the handle, tuck it down in your shirt, and then whoop, pull the shirt off, take the bag off your head. You don't get makeup on anything. But don't leave the damn bag on your head. I don't want you going to see Jesus. I don't want you to suffocate or anything. It's on your head for about 6 seconds. And then you take it off. I do it all the time. Shit. I do. If I have to take off a shirt and I've got makeup on and it has like a tight neckline or whatever and I don't want to smear makeup on it, shit, the phantom hair's back. I do that. I do it. It works. You won't get makeup on anything, and then you just take the bag off. Sometimes the bag comes off when you go to pull the shirt off, but either way, as long as it stays between the shirt, damn it, and your makeup caked face, there you go. It works. So I went into, I got the coolest stuff. I went into Dollar Tree, and I found they even have these Peeps little LED lights in there, little strings of lights, because I'm doing a Peeps wreath. Dag nabbit. The phantom hair has moved to my right nostril. Life is stupid sometimes. So I'm doing a Peeps wreath for Easter. And I have some Peeps ribbon, and now I have some authentic Peeps little LED lights to put in my wreath. It's going to be so stinking cute. Oh my goodness. So I found that, and I also found some fans to decorate my Mardi Gras float with. But while I was looking through the fans, there were 2 fans that was on a peg wall, little peg, And there were some fans in the very back that I wanted to look at They had one in green and one in purple in the very back. So I wanted to grab these and pull them off long enough to get those and then put these back on the peg. And when I went to grab it, one of them must have had a little staple, part of a staple sticking out, and it stabbed my finger. Like, I don't know how I managed to, like, gore my finger with that staple. But my finger was bleeding while I was standing in line at Dollar Tree, and I had to go straight home and put a Band-Aid on my finger. I'm going to cut my nose off in a minute. This is stupid. So I gored my finger, and I was bleeding in line, and I just sort of kept wiping and like I tried pressing on it to keep it from bleeding. And then I got home and I washed it and cleaned it up, put some Neosporin on it and a little Band-Aid, so it's okay now. But I have some beautiful decorations for our Mardi Gras float. I'm gonna do that. I think I'll do that video Tuesday, because that is actually, isn't that Mardi Gras? I think this Tuesday is Mardi Gras. I don't have a calendar in here. And I'm at Tote Boys right now. I'm just going to go in and look. I haven't bought anything here in a while. I just haven't found anything I wanted. But I was headed this way anyway because I wanted to go. I have some stuff to drop off at Goodwill. I take Goodwill all the stuff that the little thrift store wouldn't want. I got mad. I used to take some stuff to another thrift store called Freedom House Thrift. I think there are 2 locations in Greensboro. I don't shop there anymore. I haven't donated or shopped there at all since this happened, and maybe I'm overreacting, but this pissed me off. Okay, now this was right after they reopened from being closed for COVID, and I don't remember how long they were closed. But I think Goodwill and Freedom House reopened around the same time. So they were closed for a significant chunk of time, like months. And so they finally reopened. And I had some stuff to take to them. I remember I had this big box full of stuff. And whatever it was, I remember it was very heavy stuff. Like I think I had some silver plate in there and some dishes. Like it was a heavy box of stuff. And what you do is, this one location, you go in and there's a big bin, right? Like you come in the door and right off to the right, there's this big bin for donations. And you just put them right in there. Well, I came in, the front doors were propped open, it was warm outside, and I walked in with my big box and I started to put it in the bin, and the lady behind the register, back over at the register, said, "Ma'am, don't do that. You can't put that in there." I said, "I'm sorry, huh? What do you mean?" "Ma'am, you can't put that in there." I said, "Well, why not?" She said, "Well, it's after 4. It was like 10 after 4 in the afternoon. I remember it was just past 4. "You can't do that. It's after 4. I said, what does that have to do with anything? What am I supposed to do with it? After 4, you have to drive it around and take it to the back of the store. Now, this store is in a long shopping center. It's like one of these big, long strip shopping centers. So you have to go around your ass to get to your elbow to get to the back of the store. And this box was heavy. I did not feel like carrying it back out to my car because the parking lot was really full. I had to park a good ways away, waddled into the store with this big box. And I said, I don't feel like carrying this all the way back out to my car, getting it back in the car, driving all the way around and going to the back when I could just put it in this bin right here. She said, "Well, it's after 4. You can't do that. We don't allow it. It's against the rules." I said, "What rules?" She said, "COVID. It's COVID rules. You can't do that." I just set the box down. I said, "With all due respect, what does 4 o'clock have to do with COVID? Can COVID tell time? Is it not allowed to attack anybody before 4 o'clock? What about 4 o'clock? Does COVID what does me putting anything in here have to do with COVID? That's our COVID policy, ma'am. After 4, you can't put anything in there. You have to take it around back." I said, I'm just trying to understand, what does that do? I mean, how is that what does that have to do with COVID? What does the time of day have to do with it? "Well, after 4, you can't put it." She just kept repeating, "After 4, you cannot put it in there because of COVID rules, COVID policy." I am so damn sick of shit like that. I got really fed up with stuff like that, and I started asking in places of business, what does that have to do with anything? COVID policy? Are you a parrot? Can you think for yourself? This is stupid. All of this is stupid. Do you understand that this is helping no one? Not one soul is going to be protected from COVID by me putting this somewhere else because it's after 4 o'clock. Well, man, that's our policy. It's right there on the front door, and the front door was propped open, so the damn sign was facing inward towards the building. You couldn't see it. I said, ma'am, you can't see the sign when the door's propped open. Well, it's on the door. What the hell good does it do when it's propped open and nobody can read it because it's facing the wall? Well, it's on the door. Anyway, so I saw this lady, there's this other lady, and the people in there wear like name tags and aprons and shit, or they used to, and I saw this lady in the back. This store is not very big, it's quite small, and I saw a lady coming through the little double doors in the back, and I said, is that the person I'd be taking my stuff to? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, can I just walk my stuff back there? She said, oh, no, you can't walk through the store with your donations. I said, the store is full of donations. That's right. But I can't take my donations and walk it back to her because I can see her. She's right. She's like spitting distance. I could toss a softball and smack her in the head. She's like, what, 30 feet away? You are not allowed to carry your donations through the store. You have to take it around back and give it to her back there. So I'm going to have to take this all the way back out to my car, put it back in my car, start my car up, drive it all the way around the strip mall, find wherever y'all's back door is, knock on the door, and wait for that lady right there to take the box from me. That's right. Because it's after 4. That's right. COVID policy. She said, that's what you're going to have to do. I said, I don't have to do anything. I tell you what I will do, though. I will take my donations and I will put them back in my car and I will take them someplace else. Have a nice day. And I haven't set foot in a Freedom House thrift since then. That was like 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, probably 2 years ago. I haven't set foot in one since then. It pissed me off so bad. And I understand she was just doing what she was told. But it bugged me so much. I haven't been back to a Freedom House thrift since then. I haven't taken them anything. I haven't shopped in there. I haven't done shit with them since then. It pissed me off so much. Like, this is just stupid. This is incredibly dumb. So I just haven't been back. Anyway, it is. What else to shoot? There was something else I wanted to tell you, and I don't remember what it was. But I have bought way too much stuff. Where I'm going to decorate this thing to the point that it probably won't even stand up anymore. And then I got to thinking I'm going to have to transport it back to the place where the party is. I might be able to stand it up in the back seat back there. I don't know. It's kind of tall. I don't know if I could stand it up in this car. I'm going to have to lay it on its side, so I'm going to have to be careful laying it down not to damage anything. I need to put stuff on it that it won't hurt it if I do have to turn it on its side, long enough to get it there. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think my nose is possessed by the devil or something. I'm sorry I keep doing that, but I still have itches. Even the lint roller didn't fix it. Maybe I need an exorcism or something. That'd be funny. So, yeah, I'm going to go into Tote Boys and just look around for a minute. Then I'm going to take some stuff to Goodwill. I'll probably go in and browse for a minute. And other than that, I'm having a pretty nice laid-back day. I'm going to go home and do some dishes, maybe a load of laundry or something. I don't know. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot going on. But I hope your Saturday is good. It's a little chilly outside, but it's nice and sunny, and it's not windy at all. So it's very nice. Glenda the Good Witch and I were texting back and forth last night and this morning. He's up in the mountains this weekend with his mom. His mom's birthday is this weekend, and they're up there at his mom's. His parents have his dad's passed away, but his mom still has a house up in the mountains, and he does a lot of work up there, like cutting trees and getting limbs down and mowing and doing all kinds of stuff. And they're up there this weekend for her birthday, and he said it was so windy last night. He said it was so windy and so cold, and it's windy up there again today. So it's a little chilly here, but it's not windy at all, so it actually feels really good. And this coming week, oh my God, what is it, Thursday? It's supposed to get up to 78 one day. My goodness. I don't know. It's just, the weather is just crazy. throwing out numbers like damn Powerball. It's supposed to get down to 25 tonight. It'll be 78 in a few days. Good Lord. This has been the goofiest winter, I swear. But I hope your weekend is good. Mine is pretty good. I'm feeling all right. I've already had my workout for the day, and I am ready to get on with it and just enjoy my day. So thank you so much for watching and for being here. We're doing sequin art later on my other channel. We're gonna do sequin art of a picture of a little pug. It is so cute. It's a little kit that I bought at Aldi, I don't know, a couple of months ago. We're gonna work on some sequin art today. I think that's gonna be fun. I've never done sequin art, but it's kind of like those diamond painting pictures. It's basically, that's what it is. You're just using sequins instead of the little plastic diamond looking things. I think it's going to be a fun little thing to do. So we're doing that later. I'm going to do it in a whisper since I haven't whispered much lately. So I wanted to answer that about Wally. I haven't seen Wally today so far. He hasn't been around at all today. I always look for him though. But when it's mating season for cats, they are very different animals. They kind of become wilder, in my opinion. And he's just not in the mood to be cuddled and petted at this point. He was never a big cat on being cuddled. He won't get in your lap or anything like that. He likes to be petted, but he's not like a super cuddly, get in your lap and rub all over you. He's not like that. I don't think he would ever be like that. Some cats just aren't. Some cats just don't like to do that, But like Evie's not really like that. She's not really a lap cat. Every now and then she'll get in my lap for a minute, but she doesn't stay there. Now Pumpkin is a big time lap cat. She loves to be in somebody's lap. You could pet her all day long and she would be happy. She loves it. Boop is, sometimes she'll get in your lap, but she doesn't stay long. So then she'll end up biting you for no reason, and then I'll dump her out of my lap at that point, like, yeah, we're done. You bit me, you gotta go. So, yeah, he's not a super snuggly cat, and he is kind of feral. I mean, he's, you just have to be careful when he's around not to scare him off. And right now, he doesn't even really want to be touched. Because like I say, the other day I tried to pet him and he just ran away. So, and I didn't make a sudden move. I didn't make any loud noises. I just tried to pet him and he was like, nope, I'm out of here. And he just left. So, I don't know. I want to help him. I'm trying to help him, and I hope we are going to be able to help him. I'm trying. That's all I can do. I don't have a magic wand. I can't make this happen. I wish I could, but I can't. Anyway, happy Saturday again to you. I hope you're doing well and that you're having a good weekend, and I'll see you again soon.